Welcome to Game Chat. As always, Alan off to my left here. And on today's episode, we are going to be talking about, Capcom's Fight. Collection includes everything from Capcom to Super Nintendo to Power Stone, out in 25 for Nintendo Direct. Tetris Forever celebrating 40 years.
Yep.
Our lovely Power Washer game is going to have a Shrek DLC. Yes, I'm probably going to be buying it. 5 more Nights of Freddy's coming out for the Switch. Star Wars Outlaw. We finally got a date on this damn game. It's been teasing it for almost 2 years or year that we've been doing this. It's finally coming out. You got T-minus 3 days to catch it. Let's see. Microsoft has a new Xbox adaptive joystick, puts accessibility in the center for people who are disabled, which I thought that was pretty cool. Red Dead 3 is coming out soon. Resident Evil 2 is getting a remake for PC and whatnot. Yeah. Now, hold on, let me get my thing. Come on. And a whole bunch more other news. Especially we got the Gamecom that came out this year, this month. We got hopefully some stuff about that, and a whole bunch of more. So sit back and enjoy, because Game Chat starts now. I'm your host, Darren Quick. As always, Alan, off to my side here.
Hey, everybody.
So, Alan, we're starting up a new year esports, I heard.
Yes, new season of esports is starting up in a few weeks. We got Rocket League and Smash Brothers on the to-do list like we did last year. Registration, I talked to a lady at MVU. Registration opens today, so we will see what kind of response we get for kids coming in. I think it's going to be better than last year. Absolutely.
It's too bad we don't get BFA.
I know, they have a gaming club there. My son just started his freshman year there, and my daughter's a senior there, so I was looking through the course things, and one of the things they're interested in is, they got a gaming club. So I've got to track down the teacher that takes care of that and see if I can't coordinate something to maybe get some BFA kids versus the MVU team. Or
I was just thinking that.
Something
MVU
like that.
versus BFA.
Yep.
Who's the better gamer in Franklin County?
Yep. We could totally put something together for that, I think.
And we can also change our logo from, both.
Oh, yeah.
We don't just have to cover MVU sports. We can cover BFA esports just as easy as MVU.
They just asked first. That's all.
Yeah. They asked first, but hey, we're neutral.
Yep.
We can easily change that to a Bob White or
the Richford Rockets. Or Falcons? I forgot.
Falcons, whatever. Any of you MVU or any of you high school kids that are teachers that are out there watching this or even know about it, please get a hold of Alan. I mean, we're looking for
if anybody is interested in starting up an esports league or program at their school, absolutely reach out to me. tech@northwestaccess.tv is my email. Be more than happy to answer any questions. And it'd be great to get more teams.
And not only just more teams, I'm hoping that maybe one day we'd just be going Franklin County, Northwest versus Central.
Yeah. Yep.
We get one big, huge, all the high schools together and play against Central or have playoffs up here and then move down to Central and then hopefully move right down through the state, right on into national.
Absolutely. Yep.
So, it'd be great, be fun to do that. So
absolutely.
Alrighty, let's move on to what we've been playing for the week, last month.
Yeah, I've been playing just a lot of MLB The Show. Still just grinding away at my career in that game. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I've been getting into Fortnite quite a bit as well with the new season. What else have I been dipping my toes into? Let's see. I think last episode I had just played College Football 25. Play a little bit of Madden. I've got probably 3 or 4 hours into that. I like it. It's all right. It's unsurprising that it's basically the same game as last year. Looks a little better, plays a little better, but it's very, very incremental.
Nothing surprised me. It's the same game every year.
It's fun. It hits all the right notes of being a football fan, so can't complain.
I can't wait football season starts.
Yeah.
Starts next weekend. Yep. Oh my God.
8 days. I think next Thursday is the season opener. So
next Thursday. So, oh my God. So as for me, I've been playing a little bit of Evil West, which is, like I told Alan, it's like Red Dead meets, let's see, Gear of War, Resident Evil, and these other zombie killing games that you know and love. We know and love. Yeah, pretty much that. And then I'm surprisingly coming back through doing SnowRunner.
Oh, nice.
Yep, on
Very
Xbox.
cool.
I've been going back through doing that, doing Fortnite, of course, because of the kids.
Yeah.
Did a little bit of Fall Guys because of that's part of Fortnite now.
Yep.
Trying to get my friends to hop on to play Fall Guys. I got one finally played it, and you're like, "Yep, I'm on a hook. I'm going to go download it tonight." He hasn't downloaded it yet. I'm downloading it tonight. Yeah, sure you are. Other than that, no, I haven't been doing much. I've just been putting around. Oh yeah, I've been going back streaming. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been doing a lot more streaming, especially flying. Cross country and across the United States, overseas. I flew one night. I flew literally from Atlanta to Germany. Took me 8 hours. Taking me 9 or 10 hours to fly across that.
Yeah.
Dredge across in a Cessna CJ4 or a TBM, one of them. I think it was a Cessna because it was a Citation CJ because I was like, I'm trying to make this as quick as I can. And I had the coals pulled right to her, and she made it in 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours. And I've been doing a little trucking only because of the fact, not much there. We'll be starting up here in about another 2 months with a Halloween run. So
Nice.
Yeah. And they haven't done it yet. They're supposed to be releasing 2 other states. I doubt it. They're going to be doing it this year. It'd be like one more state.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's all I've been doing. So let's move on to our trivia and get on into our news. Let me get my... One thing I hate about this tablet, once you don't touch it, it goes night-night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which one was I moving into? I was just sitting there looking at ones. Yeah, maybe. Nah, that one's be too... let's do this one because it's talk about one of our topics. The word Tetris is a combination of Greek word tetra, which means 4, and what 6-letter sport that was a favorite game creator of Alex Pavgiano? And I'll give you the answer at the end of the show. And all right, let's move on to our very first one. Let's talk. Of course, it's going to be about Tetris. Tetris collection includes over 15 games. Going to, I think it's Nintendo Direct, which is kind of like their PS5 store or
it's
the
how
Xbox
they
Game Pass.
Yeah, it's
or
how,
something
well,
like that.
the Nintendo Direct's how they announce all that stuff. It's like their showcase for new games, and it's how they show off new releases and stuff.
Okay. Some of these, if I can get my thing flipping, let me go back up to my original. Okay. Tetris Forever would include 15 versions of Tetris celebrating the 40 years of anniversary of the franchise, which, by the way, makes me feel old.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I'm thinking when we were at home, I was at home and I'm going, wait a minute. I was 8 years old when this game came out. 48, 8 years old when this game came out, and I remember when this game came out. That was the first time I ever played it. Was on the Game Boy Game Boy.
Nice.
It was the first time I ever played it, and I fell in love with it. That's the whole thing I did all on my weekend. Just sat there and played Tetris all day long. So now you wonder why I'm so good at organizing boxes and stuff like that, and into moving vans and box trucks. Let me think of it. Oh, it's just a huge Tetris puzzle.
Yep. It's crazy how much Tetris prepared so many people for jobs like that.
Yeah. Let's think about it. Okay, it's a Tetris puzzle. Let me think here. Oh, I got to think. So anyways, the completion of these also feature a brand new Tetris game, exclusive content to Tetris Forever was announced during the latest Nintendo Direct. Although Tetris, if I can get this thing quit flipping, was first released in 1984 from Electronica 60, iconic puzzle game rose to most popularity when Nintendo decided to launch it in the Game Boy, like I just said, in 1989. Since then, Tetris has become one of Nintendo's most efficient games. And I know the other one is, the other two is Mario and Link.
Yep.
Legend of Zelda are the other two influential games. The main reason why people were buying Nintendos were for Tetris, Mario, and Link.
Yep.
They were the main reason why they were buying them.
Yep.
Nobody else was buying them for anything else but that game. And multiple versions have been published over the years. Tetris 99, Battle Royale variation of Tetris released in 2019, providing that they be more popular among Nintendo Switch players. Now Nintendo was revealed a new competition celebrating the history of Tetris. All right, some of these games in Tetris Forever have the origins of Game Boy, Super Nintendo, although not all titles have been revealed yet, but some prominent title games are to be featured in Nintendo Forever. Tetris, the original, Famicom version of 1988. Hatris, 1990s. Tetris 2 plus Bomb Bliss. Super Bomb Bliss, Super Bomb Bliss DX, Tetris Battle Grenade, Super Mario, Super Tetris plus Bomb Bliss, Super Tetris 2 plus Bomb Bliss, Genta Band, Super Tetris 3, and Tetris Time Warp. So Tetris Time Warp is the new version of the new one.
Yeah.
Because that came out this year.
And it's a game mode that has you play Tetris, but then it'll jump in between all different versions of Tetris while you're playing that one game. So that sounds like fun.
It does.
Yep.
And probably annoying as soon as you go click.
Drop it, and then it turns into Super Tetris 3.
Yes. It's like,
that sounds like fun to me.
Sounds like fun, but all of a sudden you drop it, turn, and then it's like, wait a minute. How did we work this again? Mentioned before, Tetris was expected to be released on Nintendo Switch later this year. Developers also announced the Switch Online is adding NES version of Tetris this winter. So yeah, expected to come out this winter. So yeah, come out sometime this winter.
Very cool.
So yeah. Okay, moving on to Capcom's Fighting Collection. So, Fighting Collection includes everything from Capcom to SNK, Power Stone out this year on Nintendo. Capcom has announced that the Capcom Fighting Collection and other bundle classics fighting games from the company extensive back catalog. As revealed during the Nintendo Direct this month, Capcom's Fighting Collection 2 includes 8 games. Capcom vs. SNK, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Project Justice, Capcom Fighting Evolution, Street Fighter Alpha Upper, Plasma Sword, Power Stone 1 and 2. Each game includes a new feature, including online play. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 launches on the Switch, PS4, PC via Steam in 2025. There's no mention of an Xbox release.
That's frustrating.
Yes. The lack of Xbox release for... yeah, here's why. No, here's why, but here's what they got to say about it. This is from IGN. Okay, this is where I got this information.
Oh.
The lack of Xbox release from Capcom Fighting Collection is the latest in series of Capcom collections to skip the Microsoft console, much to annoyance of its owners. In June, no Xbox was trending on social media as fans hit out of the wholly expectation the Marvel Capcom Fighting Collection arcade skipping Microsoft consoles. Now, doesn't Microsoft own Capcom?
No, Capcom's its own company. They've been their own company for a while.
It's Activision, Blizzard, and
everybody else. Bungie.
They own.
Jeez. I mean.
Batista.
Yeah, Bethesda. Yep.
Bethesda.
Yep. Yeah, no, Capcom is its own thing, and I'm reading other things here, and it's just, then when they announced earlier in the year that the Marvel Capcom game was coming out, that was the first, they're the Marvel Fighting Collection.
Yeah.
They made no mention of Xbox, and it says right here, Capcom made the announcement without offering an explanation for the decision to skip Xbox, and the company declined to comment when contacted by IGN. So something tells me that there's something going on.
Either they're in a pissy match with Microsoft, or they're trying to make up a bigger deal. Money-wise,
well, they might be delaying an Xbox release so they can basically have a second release of this game. So they can put it out for the Switch, PlayStation 4, and the PC, and then they get all the sales, and people still, I want it on Xbox. Hey, we're going to release it on Xbox. It's basically like another little.
That's what I was just thinking. It
could be that the fact that they didn't say anything at all, and when asked about it, they didn't say anything at all, leads me to believe that either they're doing something like that where they're trying to maybe build up a little more anticipation for that announcement, or they're maybe in some sort of litigation with Xbox. Or
they're just going to basically the old method, throw it against the wall and stick and see what happens.
Yeah, it's so
because they're probably going to throw it, lease it, see if they get the sales that they need for it, and if it's popular enough on PC and all the other consoles or devices. Okay, now your turn, Microsoft.
Yep. But I'm looking at the lineup for this Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, and I love it.
I'm looking. I can see it over here. You got X-Men. You got Marvel.
Children of the Atom. Marvel superheroes. X-Men versus Street Fighter. Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter. Marvel versus Capcom. Marvel versus Capcom 2, and then the side-scrolling action game, The Punisher. I mean, those games. I told you, I've got the arcade cabinet at my house that I built. Those games, the Marvel superheroes, all of them. Besides Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which didn't come out proper for an arcade system, everything else I've played extensively on my arcade cabinet because those games are just so fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would love to play those games.
Yep.
All right, so Capcom, knock it off. Release it on Game Pass or...
Come on. I know you want to.
I know you want to.
Yeah.
And Microsoft, quit price gouging the crap out of us.
Yeah.
When it comes to your Xbox Game Passes.
Yeah,
I'm going to be taking a big hit. I don't really want to, but I'm going to have to because of this show.
Yeah, make it worth it is all I can say.
Yeah.
If you're gonna raise the prices, I want more for my money.
Yeah. Well, actually, I kind of still the price that you pay now, and the amount of games you still get on it.
Yeah.
It's still worth.
It's still a really good
still
deal,
worth
but
it.
if you're gonna start charging me more, give me a little more. That's all. That's all.
They
I'm
do.
saying.
And they still-
I think they do. They just released. They announced that they're doing the cloud gaming on Amazon Fire TV sticks now, so you don't even need a console. You just turn on the Xbox app on your TV, Bluetooth the controller to the TV, and bada bing, bada boom. You've got Game Pass games you can play wherever you want on your TV.
See, that's why they're jumping the price, because they're adding another feature.
They're putting more effort into the cloud gaming, which I like.
Which, by the way, Phil Spencer wanted to do in the beginning, because remember this time last year they were saying that we're going to get rid of our Xbox consoles.
Yeah, I know. So I think
and we're going to go back to strictly cloud
game making. Yeah, and it's
cloud gaming, and which in a way, you and I had this conversation. In a way, for Xbox, that's a good move.
I'm okay with that.
That's a great move for Xbox.
The thing is, right now it's only set up. Cloud gaming's only set up for Xbox Game Pass games.
Yeah. Add PlayStation games.
That's not. I want the games that I've already bought and owned and have digital copies of. You know what I mean? I want my entire game library to be able to be played on the cloud.
Another 3 years.
I'd say that's what I'm hoping for. Yep.
Another 3 years, they might be able to put. They're going to be able. Or not be able to. They're going to be putting on their whole library.
Yeah, that's
because right now they got a quarter of half of the library already right now on Game Pass.
Right there. Yep.
Now just give us I think what it is, it's licensing.
I think that's probably a big problem.
Big problem is licensing. A lot of these companies that they release the games onto, they don't own a license to.
Yeah, and they don't want to.
That's the reason.
And they don't want to make another. They don't want to go through and get another license to re-release it. Yeah.
That's why that's why they're buying out these companies like Batista.
Yeah, and that way they don't have to worry about this stuff. If they want to just put it on their service, they can put it on their service.
Yeah, and so that's why you look at it. You got all the Gears, you got all Halo, you got all the
Call of
Duties, you got Fallouts, you got all Castle Wolfenstein.
Yep.
You got 3/4 of every video game you ever played right here on Game Pass.
Yep.
And like I keep saying it, and Alan and I keep saying it, if you say it on Game Pass, wait a couple months. He'll come back. He'll come on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Any game will get back on Game Pass, be on Game Pass in a couple months. So, I mean, there again, but yeah. Only because jack it up, jack the price up, okay, but
Yeah.
Hey, but I would say that to Xbox. PlayStation, that would not be a good move for PlayStation.
No, they do very, very little cloud gaming.
Yeah.
On the PlayStation, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Xbox, yeah. PlayStation is keep building your consoles, and you let Xbox use your servers.
Right? Yeah.
Basically, who knows? Like I keep saying, one day it's all going to be one console. All your games on one console. Like Jerry was that conversation.
I mean, you could have a TV that has the Xbox channel on it, the PlayStation channel, the Nintendo Switch channel, and you just pick up whatever controller you need, push the button, start the app, and bada bing, bada boom, you're there. Twice I've said bada bing, bada boom on the show. That's a record.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe you don't even have to do that. You just have to push a button, and then you just, be all right.
Hands free. Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Because VR is the way to. It's starting to.
It's starting to get there. Yep, I've got a MetaQuest too, and man, it is like it is so surreal how much it pulls you in
because
it's your vision, and and it's you move your head and everything looks different. But it's the sound as well, because when you don't realize when you get that thing on, and you can get the little speakers there, you can't hear anybody around you. You are just
45 minutes. To most people, 30 minutes of that and you're done.
That's about it. Yeah, it's really. I've had a hard time, and even my kids are very much the same way. It's probably you don't get much more than 10 to 30 minutes is kind of.
Yeah, well, that's why AR is
a little better.
A little better.
Yeah.
And AR, for those who don't know, is augmented reality, which is basically wear what he's got, pair of glasses, and you look out and you got like a 3D picture or something right out here. And that's better because it doesn't trick the eyes.
Yeah.
With the goggles on, you're literally blind.
Yeah.
You lose all senses, everything. You lose your hearing, your senses, your seeing.
It's very strange.
And it's very strange. But with a pair of augmented glasses, you got everything around you, so you know it. You're not sensory deprived.
Yeah.
So anyways, like our future, in our interview later on in the show, we talked to Jerry, and he asked a question. What would be like if you lived 86 years old? And I thinking, and I agree, most of the technology would be, like I said, cyborg. We're going to be cyborgs.
Yeah, it's going to become. The term I've heard is hybrid intelligence.
Yeah,
and it's basically putting some sort of computer chip or like the Neuralink that they've developed, to where you can have all of the knowledge of the internet,
like John Mimic, or
you're tapped into the internet with your brain, and you can search things and do things just by thinking.
Yeah,
because that's all it's going to take. You want to order a pizza? Okay, I want to order. Yeah, that's it. Done. It's ordered. You just thought about it.
Yeah,
the order got sent. So it's it's going to be that, and basically foregoing. You're going to just live on the internet, basically.
Yeah, which in a way is spooky.
It's spooky, but I mean, if it's a way to keep, the bodies are gonna, medical technology is always getting better, so we're living longer. We're not
going to be living.
We're not doing as dangerous jobs as we were in the 1800s.
No,
so
and life expectancy now is well in your 80s.
Yeah, so it's you're going to be able to live well. It's not going to be able to live forever, but you might be able to live on for quite a long time, at least in your consciousness.
Well, I always watched this science special years and years and years ago. And I can kind of see where they're trading. It depends on your insurance.
Yeah, there is that too. Yes.
Yeah. Depends on your insurance.
That being said, all of the things we just mentioned will not be available to everybody for free.
No. Depends on your insurance.
I mean, some of it's probably available to some people now with a very large amount of money.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. We're babbling. We always do. This is the reason why I like this show. We just sit there and chit chat. Who cares?
They don't mind.
We don't mind. All right, move on to our favorite power washing simulator is having a DreamWorks Shrek DLC, which is kind of cool. I mean, if you like Power Washer Simulator. And yes, I am one of those Power Washer Simulator fans because I just sit there and it's kind of like Zen.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I've played the Power Wash simulators, but I saw the Shrek update, and that looks like fun.
Yeah. I played it. I've done not all the stories. I've done the first mission, the first set of stories. Yeah. I'm on the second set of stories on Power Washer. I've done Tomb Raider. I did all the Tomb Raider washing.
Nice.
It was fun. You washed her Jeep. You washed her obstacle course. And then, her secret garden. And then inside you washed her trophy room. You washed that. It was all over trophies and all that. It was all dirty and dusty, cobwebs and all that. I mean, it's fun. I mean, if you just got a weekend, just got nothing else to do, just, sit there.
It's satisfying. It's nice to get everything nice and clean.
And it's typical power washing simulator, typical everything else from Focus Entertainment.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass because you got to literally get every single inch of dirt.
Yep, I've had that with is it House Flipper?
Yes, it's like Focus. There you go.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yep.
Entertainment.
Yep. It's
the same people who give you House Flipper.
98%. I'm spraying this one, trying to clean like a wall, and it's like 98%. There's nothing left. Where do I go?
Where did I go?
I just start randomly just doing this. Oh, I got it. I don't even know where it was.
Don't even know where I did. Yes, it's the same people who brought you House Flipper, same people who brought you Lawnmower Simulator, same people who brought you Power Simulator, same people who brought you Farm Simulator.
Everything that has the word simulator at the end of it, except for Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Microsoft Flight.
Yep.
And ATS. They don't bring you ATS. I got to check, but I don't think Focus is part of ATS. But yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I'm going to be, if it's an actual DLC, I'm going to buy it. And they actually, for you Back to the Future fans, they have it too, a DLC for Back to the Future fans. It's like $20 for the DLC.
Nice. Yeah, the Shrek one I'm looking at, it comes with 5 maps, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
The only ones they've announced are Shrek Swamp, Dragon's Lair, then they're saving the other 3.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun. All right, let's move on to our Five Nights at Freddy containing content coming to the Switch in preparation for Five Nights at Freddy 2.
Yep.
Help wanted. Nintendo Switch players are getting more Five Nights at Freddy content. At the latest Nintendo Direct event, announced that 2 spin-off titles, Five Nights at Freddy Help Wanted 2 and Five Nights at Freddy Security Breach Ruin, are coming to the consoles. Games are launched in single bundles, giving fans Five Nights at Freddy Horror franchise chance to play them on the Switch for the first time this holiday season. Five Nights at Freddy is a massive franchise spanning over 10 years, debuting in 2014 as an idle horror title on PC and quickly followed by several sequels. The later made in their way into consoles as well, and a number one hit movie. Not number one hit, but a hit movie that I've seen 4 times.
I liked it. Yeah,
I loved it.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I've seen. Yeah, they got this. They're working on the sequel.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
And they say, guys, it's 10 times as scarier than the original.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yep.
The original was a dud when it comes to horror, but it was more of a comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy horror.
This one looks quite horrific.
Yeah. But if it gets, like I said, if it gets too horrorful, I won't watch it.
Yeah.
If it's one of these movies, it's all it is blood and gore. No. I mean, I don't mind blood and gore, but if 3/4 of your movie is just watching somebody,
just gratuitous.
Yeah. Just watching somebody getting hacked up or watching somebody hack people up. No. That's why I don't like watching Friday Nights Friday the 13th, Jason, Halloween.
All those guys.
I know you guys, our Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I know all your fans are out there going, no, you idiot. I love them. I could hear the hate mail coming from right now, but I just don't. That's just not my thing. All right? It's just not my thing. Quickly followed by several sequels, later made their way onto consoles as well. Much as the main series is playable, Nintendo Switch is already among the spin-offs. Yeah. So, and then revealed that the new 2-pack of Five Nights at Freddy's games are at the 27 Nintendo Direct event with a short trailer showing the showcase. Both games are confirmed that it will be coming this holiday season. including Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, which is intentionally released as a VR mini game collection.
Oh, nice. That's kind of cool.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
You're sitting there watching, doing your security, and you look over and there's a bear.
Yeah, I'm all set with that. Yep.
Look over and there's a big old bear right here. Or over here there's a bear. Or you look behind you, there's a bear with a knife about ready to stab you. That would be cool. See, those I don't mind. Jump scares, I love them.
Yeah.
Whoa, there we go. Thank you. But upcoming Switch release, the tradition, first player tradition was a security breach, ruining in sequel DLC original security breach game debuting on the Switch. So basically coming this year. And yes, there is a non-VR version later this year, or already out. So yeah, I mean, let's go. Let's go see what we can do. Let's see if we can scare the crap out of each other. Alrighty, here we go. Announcement we all been waiting for. Star Wars Outlaw. This game is one of these games that we've nicknamed it and would not give up.
Yep.
It hasn't given up. They were down determined to get this game out. We have been talking about this game for the last 18 months.
Yep.
A little over 18 months. Ever since the news broke that it was coming out. Alan and I have been talking about this. And guess what, guys? It's finally here. It's coming out Friday. No, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Comes out tomorrow.
Officially releases, Friday. Friday. The 30th. On 30th. But it has been out for a couple days for people who bought the Gold or Ultimate Edition. They've had early access. From what I've seen, it looks pretty good. I've seen some reviews, and they're fairly happy with it. It's an open world Star Wars game. It is it's not huge in that in the sense of like it's a whole universe for you to explore. It's just kind of 3 or 5 planets or something like that.
Oh, it's not like it's not like Return.
It's not like Starfield or something like that.
No, like Jedi Survivor.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not.
Like, actually, it's kind of like Jedi Survivor, because Jedi Survivor has like 4 or 5 planets, and you're constantly going one
back
like
and forth. Yeah, yeah.
You know, back and forth between the two, between the 3 or 4 planets, and then that's your whole game.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta go here, then you beat this mission for a few minutes, and then you gotta go back to this planet, beat this mission for a few minutes, and then. Yeah, that's one thing I hated about that. About the Survivor games, it's just literally like
just back and forth.
Back and forth. All it is just back and forth, beating the same beating the same game. You know, people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like.
Yeah, no, it's the first game that's really like, more. It's not about Jedis and Sith. It's kind of these are the bounty hunters, the smugglers and stuff. The
smugglers
like
is more like
the seedy underbelly of the Star Wars world.
This is more for like the bounty hunters. The smugglers, and there's a hint that this might have taken place between Return of Jedi and Empire Strikes Back and Return of Jedi, because you see a Han Solo in Carbonite.
Yep.
In the original suit in there. So, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. I'm hoping looks like a big hit.
Yep. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how. I hope they do well with it. I know there was one issue that they just had with PlayStation 5 owners in the game. People who bought the game early. There's like a day 1 patch for the game that's coming out.
Jesus, first day patch already.
The day 1 patch, people are going to have to restart their save files. So any progress that they did in the pre-order early time that they had is just going to get wiped away with this new update.
Well,
it's kind of frustrating.
It is frustrating, but it depends on how far you are in the game.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. No, it depends. So I think that, and it's what I've seen. It's only PlayStation 5 users and like very few PlayStation 5 users. So that's good.
day one patch. And yeah, like I said, it depends. And sometimes I don't mind going back through second time. You know, if I have to go back through beating the whole thing, I just go through it quicker.
Yeah.
Because I know where to go.
Yep.
All right, I go here.
Yeah, it's like, all right, let me get back to where I was. Yep.
Yeah. But if you're like halfway through the game and you have to start all back, like,
I'd be a little frustrated.
really? Or you literally like at the last mission and you have to start all the way over? Like, no, I'll just keep the patch.
Yep.
I'll unpatch it and then beat the game and then patch it. Like,
Yep.
So yeah. Yeah. I mean, hopefully it just gets to be a good game.
Yep.
Now, this one is Microsoft's new Xbox adaptive, the Verge.
Yep. The adaptive controller there.
The adaptive controller. The new Xbox accessory will be available early next year for just $30. And Microsoft launches a new $29.99 or $30 Xbox adaptive joystick early next year, designed for players for limited mobility. It's a wired companion for existing Xbox controllers. Includes 4 buttons, a Xbox thumbstick, 2 additional buttons, a bumper, and a trigger control. So basically, and I'll show you pictures of the videos and stuff.
Yep.
It's pretty neat. It's just a bit oversized joystick, and you just need for people that have or can only use one hand.
Yeah, I think I saw the picture that they were using was like somebody that was missing an arm and using it with their chin kind of up against that. But
Yeah.
Just like he's showing you there.
Like I'm showing him. The Xbox adaptive joystick will always allow you, the adaptive joystick always you to operate a controller without having use of both hands, making the ideal allows you, that's what it allows you to, making ideal for any player who might have difficulty using a thumbstick or existing controller. All buttons are fully customizable. They are a variety of 3D printable thumbsticks, toppers,
nice.
customized size, height, and width of thumbsticks. From very early on, adaptive joysticks, we had disability community be on hands-on with the early design and functional prototype, explains Catherine Jones, Senior Accessible Product Manager at Xbox, during Gamecom stream. Even from software perspective, we really heard from all our players that they want a foldable joystick for their adaptive control. And here it is.
Very cool.
And to me, it looks like a Wii controller.
Yeah, it looks like a nunchuck.
The nunchuck from the Wii.
Yep.
Which is great. I mean, and I'm thinking of my brother who has handicapped. He's crippled with one arm.
That's perfect.
Be perfect for him. He loved his Wii. That's one thing he loved about his Wii, because he was wireless. Yeah. And he was able to one-handed do a lot of stuff with one hand.
Yep.
So, I mean, here's a hint, Sony. If Microsoft can do it,
they can do.
They can do.
Yep.
Please, Sony, think about it, please. Thank you. You can control Xbox adaptive joystick you could connect the Xbox adaptive joystick to a Microsoft adaptive controller, full adaptive setup, or you can plug it in directly into PC or Xbox. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
You can even mount it thanks to threaded inserts like you find on a camera tripod.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's very cool.
Yep. Community feedback begins big role shipping hardware. So I visit a hospital with a box of Long-lived Microsoft owned this company has also revealed a brand new $60 late SE controller with 8-bit do. It's also designed for gamers with disability with low resistant buttons and Hall effect joysticks. All buttons are accessible with top of the controller button.
Oh wow, that's incredible. Yeah.
That's that new light SE controller.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, it looks like a Super Nintendo controller, or one of those old-fashioned controllers you had in the late '80s, early '90s.
It's like the NES Advantage stick. Remember that thing? The old NES.
Yeah, it was basically. It looks like a brick.
Yeah.
It's basically a brick with a bunch of your Xbox controller controls. And then on the side, you have two big buttons for something. But yeah, Microsoft also built a new toggle hold feature for the Xbox control. So basically, this thing, it's great for people who are handicapped or disabled.
Mm-hmm.
And with limited ability, people like my brother John, people people who've had strokes, for the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
There again,
I love the initiative that Microsoft has taken over the past few years to really ramp up the accessibility of video games, making adaptive joysticks, controllers, and things like that.
I'm not saying Jerry, but I'm saying that's what. If you listen to the conversation that Jerry and Alan and I were having prior to this, he get into the point where senior citizens can play video games, and here's another reason why you guys, no excuse.
Yeah. If
Xbox is willing, and it's cheap, $30.
That's cheaper than any Xbox controller you will find.
Exactly, that's the cheapest anything you can find, and it will work with an Xbox.
Yep.
And it's not wireless, but it's wired, but still it will work with an Xbox
or
PC.
Or PC.
So guys, come on. They're getting to the point where you got no more excuses left for it. So bring it. This is early next year. So I'm going to actually look into it, and I might actually buy one and test it out, do a product test on it. And bring it in and show it to you and all that.
We'll do an episode.
Well, yeah, be an episode.
Yeah.
We haven't done a good product review on.
It's been a little while.
It's been a while. We've been doing new game news because there haven't really been much for products to come out. I might do this one.
Yeah.
Might be a product review coming in our near future after a while. Alrighty, Red Dead 3 is a prequel to the perfect protagonist setup. Fans agree. Millions would probably agree that Red Dead Redemption series is one of the greatest of all times. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. I've yet to play this because it's always been up there too high for prices.
I know.
I want to get it. I want to get it on Red. Please put it on Game Pass.
I know.
Please. I would definitely play this and play two. I actually take that back. I've played one. I played one when I had PlayStation Now. I played the first one. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah, Red Dead is a blast.
And I played 2 when I was over at my brother-in-law's.
Yeah.
And I played 2 online. I did Red Dead online.
Those are
I did that until I got a whole bunch of sweats and decided to kill this.
There was a lot of griefing in the beginning of that game. Absolutely. When the online first started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were just killing you just to kill you. You know.
Yeah. They were. Yeah. It wasn't. Yeah.
It wasn't fun.
More or less. It wasn't part of the game to go around killing everybody at that point. It was kind of, you're just all in an open world. It's not PvP.
No.
It's kind of PvE. But these guys were just griefing and taking people out for no fun.
Yeah, and no fun. And it was, I said, all right, that's it, I'm done.
Yep.
I rage quit that game and deleted it.
Sounds like,
I still have it on my Steam account, but just download it, but I never downloaded it. So anyways, which fans were eager to see a third part? Yes, please. Third numbered entry. This beloved Rockstar game began in the lunar of Red Dead Revolver in 2004 from PlayStation 2. The original Xbox by venturing into open world by 2010. Red Dead, okay, yeah. Then in 2018, we were treated to fantastic Red Dead 2, which is the bigger, arguably the better than its processor. However, despite the number of 2 in title, Red Dead 2 prequel to 2010 release of PlayStation and Xbox 3. So with Red Dead being set in 1911, the sequel was 1888. If third in the game series was to be a sequel, it would probably lose its Wild Wild West theme. With in mind, it would make sense for Red Dead Redemption to be another prequel, and the fans already discussed what the game is all about. You know, and this one sounds like a fan base.
Yeah,
Fans
they're ways off of working on Red Dead 3. Let's get GTA 6 out the door first.
Yeah, but you know, it would be kind of nice for they're talking about getting it out. But
yeah, no, that'd be great. And I think that's it. It's funny because you kind of only got so much of a window that you can kind of tell the Western story in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And they started at the end, and now they can kind of only go backwards from there. That's all right.
Yeah, I mean. Do you go further back from 2, because at the end of 2, well, you might be able to do it where you meet the main character.
Yeah.
Main character meets up with the gang, that whole gang.
Oh, yeah, that would be a cool story. Yeah, can't
remember the main character's name.
I can't either. It's just escaping me.
Arthur
in Dutch. That's
Dutch.
It. Yeah.
Go back where Dutch.
Give me a Red Dead that shows Arthur and Dutch getting together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go back where Dutch
youngster
was just,
guys and
Dutch was young and just trying to,
get his gang started. Arthur.
Yeah. Or how about show him why they had to run away from New Orleans?
Yeah. Yep.
What went wrong with that train robbery?
Yeah. No, there's a lot of backstory they can jump into.
Yeah. Why were they running in the first place?
Yeah.
Show them why they were running. So anyways, let's move on to our last story of the night. Resident Evil 2 is better than Resident Evil 2 Remake, and now an easy way to play on PC.
Nice.
RE2 Remake is a great game, but the original RE2 is vastly better and now fully available to play on PC with ease. We are still waiting for confirmation when the next Resident Evil, but we can pledge a RE9, a Code Veronica remake, and maybe a fresh version of Heartily Love Resident Evil 0. Nevertheless, Capcom's survival horror is ticking over their virtually released of one of the greatest entire series. Resident Evil and Red Dead RE2 Remake is a superlative reimagining of a fixed camera classic of 1988 original scarer and more authentic, more virtual part of video game history, and also brought us Leon Kennedy, Claire Redfield for the first time, as well as the iconic Raccoon Police Station. Hard to access on PC in modern era. Finally, as of today, buying and playing RE2 is extremely simple. The personal French Freskin almost obsession, I suppose, with RE2 is one of only games that we have learned to speedrun. Yes. Completely in 4 or 5 times and compete it 4 or 5 times a day or for about a month. I imagine to get my time down to durable 1 hour and 16 minutes and 60 seconds. This is guys from PC Gamer.
Wow.
Do go from 1 minute. That he must be flying.
Yeah.
He's mustn't have just
Yeah. He knows exactly how to do it.
he just grabs all the grabs and get out.
Mm-hmm.
Survival horror games in classic vein, 2D background pics and camera angles, fussy inventory management, limited saves, though. I enjoy RE2, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, it's going to come out soon, or it is out. So, yeah, they basically redigitalized everything in them. In
The
that.
original one?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah. See if I can find, if anything else you want, we can kind of wrap it up.
I think we can start wrapping up. I'm just looking at games that are coming out next month. You got Age of Mythology Retold, which looks kind of cool. What else we got here? Final Fantasy 16 on the PC. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster actually looks pretty cool. That's coming out on September 19th. Epic Mickey Rebrushed, the remake of those are coming out.
Yeah.
And a new Legend of Zelda game, The Echoes of Wisdom, coming out on the 26th. And then you've got EA Sports Football Club on the 27th. And Starfield has their big DLC thing, Shattered Space, coming out September 30th.
Yeah, I want to try to get back into Starfield.
I've been playing some No Man's Sky, which is kind of like Starfield. So it's, yeah, I'm almost ready to jump back into Starfield.
Yeah, I jumped into it and my PC went,
Yeah, well, I'm hoping it's added more to the game now because it felt just kind of bare bones. There's a lot of things to do, but it's like
my PC couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
So that's why I got it on the Xbox, but I'm hoping when I get on the Xbox, hopped on the Xbox and went, what do I do here?
Yeah.
Because it's been a while since I played it.
Yeah.
What do I do here? So I just deleted it and screw it and never went back.
Yeah.
Never went back.
Yep.
So, I mean, anyways, let's move on. Anyways, yeah, I'll kind of wrap it up. So, the answer of it was tennis.
Tennis. Nice.
Yep. The word Tetris is a combination of Greek word tetra, meaning four, and what six-letter sport that was a favorite game created of game creator Alexei Pavlov. Answer is tennis.
Very nice.
So yeah, it was tennis. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching and follow me over on Darren Quick 05478. I'm streaming whenever I feel like it now. I don't really have a schedule. Usually it's on Mondays and Fridays or Mondays and Thursdays or whenever I have the time.
Yep.
And I do a lot of streaming. I mean, a lot of flying. Maybe next time I'll do a lot of driving.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where ATS is so huge now. I can only do 1 or 2 runs.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm literally going from Nebraska to Washington. I can only do 1 run.
Yep.
And so, yeah. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in a couple weeks, maybe.
See you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.